To South Korea now, where police have once again attempted to raid the offices of President Yoon Yeol. Yoon has defended his shock decision last week to declare martial law. He says his decree cannot be the subject of judicial review. He has vowed to, quote, fight to the end. The president is under criminal investigation for alleged insurrection over the botched martial law declaration on December 3rd. His televised statement came hours before the main liberal opposition Democratic Party submits a new impeachment motion against him. Joining us now from Seoul is journalist Fabian Krejma. Fabian, good to see you. And tell us more about what Yoon said in his address to the nation. It doesn't look like he's going anywhere, does it?
Yeah, he basically went back into full attack mode. He sounded very determined. He sounded even very confident, and he said he will fight to the end. I think that was the most important message, because that indicates that he has no intention whatsoever to resign early, but that he really wants to stay in power. And he very blatantly defended his decision to impose martial law. He said that the opposition, they are anti-state forces, that they would paralyze the activities of the state, and that he had to protect the constitutional order of freedom. So he basically repeated the stance that he already used when he imposed the martial law. So I would say he really went all in and basically attacked the opposition. He also accused North Korea of hacking the National Election Commission, and there was no apology or anything like that.
Prosecutors have again tried to raid the president's office as part of their investigation. What's going on there?
Yeah, actually, there was some confusion. So the presidential compound was raided today again, but actually not Yoon's office itself, but only the office of the Joint Chief of Staff, so the military office, which is also located within the presidential compound. And they actually agreed to cooperate with the raid and with the police. However, yesterday, when the police went to the presidential office itself and tried to enter the building and tried to get the documents, there was very limited cooperation. They could not get into the office, but they were only handed a limited amount of documents. So that was really very disappointing, and also outraged a lot of South Koreans, because they are wondering why the police cannot enforce their raid that was decided before.
Legislators are going to attempt to impeach the president again. Where could this crisis be headed?
Yes, the public pressure against Yoon is growing by the day. I mean, just now, when I'm talking, there are just a couple of 100 meters away from me several demonstrations by labor unions, by the opposition parties. They all demand President Yoon to be impeached. And actually, the next attempt to vote about an impeachment motion, I think it has high chances of being successful, because you need 200 votes. There are in total 300 seats in the parliament, so you need 2/3 of them to vote for it. 192 seats are in the power of all the opposition parties, and then you have already several ruling party lawmakers who vowed or who promised that they would also vote in favor of the bill. And even the party chief of the ruling party itself said that he this time supports the impeachment motion, and that he wants President Yoon Yeol to get out of power as soon as possible.
Journalist Fabian Krejma in Seoul, thanks so much.